Hello, Tom here for the last issue in Technology and Context for Unit 11. Um, so, can computers think was the issue for this one. Very interesting. AI is definitely something we should be thinking about at this time. For number one, Turing said the original game was A, it was a man, B, a woman, and the interrogator, and the interrogator would try to see, they'd write messages to them, and they'd come up on the prompter, and he'd try to see if it was a man or a woman, and they replaced, you know, without the genders, they replaced human versus computer to see if they could figure out who was who. Um, Number two, I went to that other website, the speech AI, and I had a normal conversation for the first like 5 or 6 messages, and then um, I asked how the weather was. It was normal. I said hello. It said hello back. I said, how are you? And it was like, good. How are you? Um, but I asked about the weather, and it just said hi again. And I was very confused. And I just number three, CAPTCHA. Um, yeah, I remember CAPTCHA being around um, the second I started getting onto the internet, around 13 or so, and just takes an image that is hard for computer AI systems to read and puts like a couple letters and words and maybe some numbers in there and some symbols, and we can easily decipher it, but I guess it's hard for other AI to figure it out. Um, so number four was the Chinese room thought experiment, which was interesting. Um, he brought up a good point, saying that um, although he would be unaware about knowing Chinese, it's the same way as a computer will not know what's going on during a normal conversation. As to, you can have a normal conversation with somebody in another language that you don't know, but still hold a conversation if you knew the symbols. That's the difference with those two. Number five, I think we've got to be very safe with how we use it, and obviously all of these great minds think the same way. They think that we should, before we even develop the AI, we should develop safety parameters that we have to abide by, and um, fail safes and everything. There's just so much that would have to go into it before, because it could be a breach of security. AI could, I mean, if they did think for themselves and went rogue, as all the movies have portrayed, could get a hold of a lot of information on the internet, especially if you know everything. Um, yeah, I understand the trolling test. You know, outsmarting your maker. You can't really outsmart. Yeah, but number two, um, can it compute if in Jeopardy? I don't think it's showing signs of intelligence. It's just accessing information that we have on the internet and that it can, easily access with its developed AI. Do you think that the computers might someday have the capacity to think? Um, Maybe, possibly. Um, that's up in the air, and we'll have to see in the future. Probably in the near future with how fast technology is moving these days. And the last one was about game developing, technology and context. Computer games, great. Platform games. I mean, I've always been a gamer. Got my first PlayStation when I was 6 years old, 6, 7, something like that. When the first one came out, I played Sega Genesis back in the day, and I know some game developers who I went to school with, who are some of them already have jobs with game developing companies. It's a great field. I know some people who make apps, and they just do it on the side just for fun. They kind of make them as a joke, but they don't make. I mean, sometimes they'll make a little bit of money on them. Interesting. It's a cool little article to read. Um, it's crazy that they expect you to have a bachelor's for everything now, but that's the world that we live in. All right. Well, that was it for issue TIC, the last one. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to all of you. Expecting your comments and questions. See you later.